This episode is brought to you by our Patreon members. Sign up right now, patreon.com/VVC Life. And thank you to all of the patrons that have already signed up and are supporting us right now.
Yeah, we're back. All right, Black Nerd Podcast is on deck. I got the whole team in the building. Let us start immediately to this side. You know what I'm saying? We got the Queen Remy in the building. The streamer extraordinaire, you know what I'm saying? Edginess aficionado, you know what I mean? She is all in these internet streets. Make sure you follow, subscribe, show some love, buy some product. You know how to do it, man. Let's do it for Remy. While taking a shot of Remy. Yo, I got my man, Audiobook AB, man, the executive producer, man, construct maker, book reader, podcaster, you know what I'm saying? GMer, is that word? Grandmaster, AB.
Grandmaster. I one day will be a grandmaster.
Grand Game Master. You know what I'm saying? We are on deck. I appreciate you guys. I'm so excited to talk to you. Yay. The title of the show is Hollywood Dump Truck is Working, because Hollywood just backed the truck up and dumped everything on us in 1 week. I don't know why the fuck Hollywood decides to do stuff like this, but if the last 7 days, I have seen more trailers than I've seen in the last 2 months. Like the 2 months have been dead. It ain't been trailers, but this week it's just been like, and then games, comic books, just stuff coming out from everywhere. So I guess
I gotta admit, man, they dumped more trailers than they did at the Super Bowl. I can tell you that.
That's what I'm saying.
They would have did something like this during the Super Bowl.
Man, like it weirds me out. I have no clue what's going on, but like we are here to explain and talk and have a good time. So get your popcorn, get your soda, sit back, relax, and let the all-star squad of Black Nerd aficionados go ham. You know what I'm saying? So, Remy, how's your week been? How's things been going?
It's been good. I've just been working on some things behind the scenes, getting ready to drop some merch.
Hey!
So I've been busy with that.
Good. Let's be fire, y'all. She showed me some behind the scenes. It's gonna be lit. So get your checkbooks ready. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to sell grandma's ring, but you know what I mean? It's gonna be lit. It'll be worth every penny.
Make it worth it.
There you go. You don't need to be married no more. No, you got Remy. Just follow her on Twitch. Like, yeah, that's what it's all about. All right. Speaking of all things irresistible, it is time for.
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine.
I'm sorry. Wrong button. Completely wrong button. Han Solo, stay out of this. All right, so there ain't a show unless we talking about the stuff that we obsess over and can't live without. So today, as I do with all due respect, the queen, one of our queens, Remy, has dropped in her precious this week. So we got to talk about it. We got to get into it. Bam! Please, ma'am, tell us about this greatness right here.
It's a dice box that looks like a mimic. And I think it's super cool. Great place to keep all your dice for your tabletop games, and it looks like
oh yeah. That's my birthday present. She's gonna send over to me. So like that's what's up. I got some dice ready to go. Right. I got dice to go right in there. When I be in the hood and I be trying to make some money, that's my hood dice. So
you
like
pull out the mimic chest, and they're like, "Oh shit,
it's going down. I'm about to take everybody money." So, you know what I mean? So I would like to go a little nostalgic today, ladies and gentlemen. Moldy oldie from my childhood that I wanted so bad and could not possess it. However, if one of y'all out there in internet land has this and wants to sell it to me, you can have my money.
Only 9.6 feet radio-controlled hovercraft in the world. The Typhoon hovercraft blasts over the ground on a cushion of air. You command the Typhoon by radio control. 3 powerful turbo motors for straight line speed. Do a 360. Now,
do a 360.
The RC that runs on land and water. Typhoon. You've got the turbo power to handle anything. Typhoon and Mini Typhoon, the only 9.6 V radio-controlled hovercrafts in the world. From Typhoon.
Yeah, I need that. I need that. My hovercraft to go from land to sea like that.
360.
Do a 360. AB, you seem so unsatisfied with that. You don't.
I'm
You
just
didn't
like, you can get a better one right now. I mean,
For real?
just yeah, you can get a better one, or better yet, my frame of thought. I got a 17-year-old, so you know how that goes. Basically, I was gonna say 3D print it. You can 3D. They got 3D print plans for some of those old toys and whatnot. And the droid engine, drone engine in there, and you can send it off.
Control it with a smartphone. Maybe put some wings on it. Get it to fly. Yo, turn it into a what do they call it? A bantoon. Bantoon. It'll land in the water and then fly. Oh, all right. I'm going too crazy.
Nice.
All right, we're gonna go to the next subject because it's important.
Listen up, boys. The fix is in.
Yeah, just in
I
case.
saw this.
What?
I saw that earlier today.
Star Wars blue milk is coming to grocery store shelves on Earth. No, it's going to come on shelves on the moon because that's what we need to know about. Why? All right.
Because money.
I have to be honest. I'm going to buy it. Okay, look. Hear me
Power
out.
of protein, baby.
For the
And then he's going to be sitting down 4 hours later, lactose intolerant. Oh!
Blue juice
Blue milk.
Paint the walls blue.
holding on to the toilet. I understand.
For the force.
Oh, the force
is with me. I am with the force, and the force is with me. You'll be saying that to the toilet.
Sweating.
How dare y'all?
All I gotta say is I wouldn't mess with that, but I want the blue milk that freaking Mark Hamill drank in what was the last?
What was it? The last Airbender Star Wars edition. Oh no,
not the last Skywalker or the last Jedi.
Yeah, it was the last Skywalker, right?
Not the Rise of Skywalker, but the last whatever.
No,
Basically, Ray came up with him, and he threw his lightsaber. And the next thing you see him, he's drinking that blue milk, and I was like, man, that's what I want to get. I want to drink that
from a big space cow's nipple. Yeah. Nah, I'll pass. I'll pass.
I want that blue milk.
Yeah,
like it gave him some hair in his stomach. You're like, yeah.
Let's move on.
Acolyte will have a weapon never before seen in any show or movie, a light whip. This is Vernestra Rowe, a character from the...
I'm hoping this doesn't happen. I'm just letting y'all know, but let the guy talk.
High Republic books who wields a purple lightsaber that can also turn into a light whip. She first appeared in the book Light of the Jedi and became a Jedi Knight at a young age, becoming something of a prodigy. Acolyte showrunner Leslie Headland confirmed in an interview with Collider that an older Vernestra is in the show and will be the only character from the High Republic books to appear in the Acolyte. It's going to be the first time we're going to see someone from Star Wars fight with a light whip, so it'll be interesting to see it in live action. But personally, I'm just excited to see how it's going to look when it turns on. Do you turn it on and just goes whoosh, and it goes, or does it when you switch it to lightsaber mode, it's like and then I don't know. I'm making up sounds. Star Wars is made up.
Facts. Thank you.
The Family Guy reference was funny.
That was super funny. You know what I mean? I'm gonna play the trailer in a second, but did anybody get to see the Acolyte trailer?
I did.
And
it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I like the fact that your girl from Hunger Games is on there. The first Hunger Games movie. The little sister that was up there playing, messing with people and whatnot. Rue, I think that's the name it was. She's going to be the acolyte. I'm like, I'm all for it.
You know what? Let's watch it real quick, and then we can have a quick discussion. Let's go.
Close your eyes. Your eyes can deceive you.
I had a lot of people that were saying that they were upset at this because there was a lot of martial arts in it. And I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, that brings a different... I think what they're trying to do is establish the real skill set of the Jedi.
This isn't about good or bad. This is about power and who is allowed to use it. What is that?
That looked kind of good.
It looks kind of good, but I hope that's a true teaser and not telling the whole entire story, the whole entire series.
Well, at least I can say I don't have a clue about what the show is about, because that trailer ain't telling me not a damn thing.
That's what teaser's supposed to do.
Facts. But the thing I think is exciting about it, like I was trying to say during the trailer, is that the trailer, what I feel like they're trying to establish is that the Jedi are really badasses. If you've been watching all of the Star Wars movies, Jedis get their butt whooped a lot. They take a lot of ass whoopings. They take tons of L's. Like, the Jedi take so many L's in this series that, it was kind of hard for me to even believe half the time that they pulled off some of the stuff that they were supposed to pull off. So like, I feel what something that's important is to establish how dope the Jedi are, and also giving us historical context for the dark side, outside of some of the basic explanation. Now, I am really speaking in terms of people that have not read the books or the comic books. If you read the comic books and some of the novels, then you have a ton of information about the dark side and a lot of things that happen within that. And AB is definitely an expert. However, as I'm watching TV shows, it would be nice if they got more into lore. And I think Acolyte is a great opportunity for them to explore history, and things that go back, because this show takes place 200 years before the first episode 1 Star Wars. So there you go. So AB, is there anything you want? Is there anything else you wanted to throw in before I move on?
The only thing I like to throw in is I'm hoping this show is successful, because if that is successful, we might get that trilogy that is set in the Knights of the Old Republic age of Star Wars, something in the past. Now, a lot of people are talking about, well, we don't like these prequels, blah 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 blah, woo woo woo. I'm like, look, if they actually just tell a story and don't link it with the previous stories, we should be okay. Give more broad strokes into the world, instead of just, okay, it's always the A team all the time that we see in Star Wars. Right. Yep. No, I definitely get you. And this is what I was asking AB to send me some stuff on Star Wars, and this is what he sent me. This is crazy.
Tell you about Ahsoka Tano. She was your father's exotic teenage alien apprentice, a fine piece of jailbait from a more civilized age. She had the tightest body and the perkiest little breasts in the galaxy, barely legal in most systems. In time, she learned how to handle a meat saber better than anyone in the Jedi Temple. She wore a miniskirt every day, so we told her there were no panties in space. And since she was constantly doing acrobatics, you'd get a glimpse of her orange pussy mid-fight as she'd do a flip while slicing a B-2 super battle droid in half. It was unreal.
It was unreal.
This was so ignorant. I was like, where the fuck did you find shit like this? Oh my God, that was hilarious.
That was funny. And the way they edited it, it was definitely funny.
Remy's like, I'm about to log off. This is good.
These motherfuckers, I cannot.
All right. I can finally move on from Star Wars. That's all my Star Wars content for this week. Yeah, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations. Now, let's start. I think this is the only piece of Marvel content I have. Let me think. Yep. This is it. Let's have the discussion.
Cyclops is one of the greatest leaders in comic book history.
So before I allow this person to finish, I would like to have this quick little back and forth. Remy, a little bit young, so I know you probably don't have a lot of historical context when it comes down to great leaders in Marvel Comics, but AB is just as old as I am, if not maybe a few shades older. Now, loved Marvel Comics back in the day. I used to read them incessantly, and I will agree, Cyclops from the comic books was the mother freaking man. Number one, he was powerful as shit. Could make all type. He was lit. He was also a great leader, and he used to be in control. Can you agree with this, AB?
I can agree because they have some great leaders all throughout the Marvel universe that stand out. You know, for the Avengers, it's always going to be Captain America. Everybody's thinking it's always Captain America and Iron Man. No. Captain America was the one that just stood up and he did like that scene in Endgame when his arm was broken and he just, all right, I need to go there and take care of this guy myself.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But yeah, Cyclops is, man.
All right, well, it's about to get deeper.
But the start of his downfall in media is the X-Men animated series. Because before this,
I agree, Nels. I agree.
Before this, when you just knew of Cyclops from the comic books, Cyclops was the man. Like, he was pound for pound, arguably as good of a strategist as Captain America. Like, the brother was like leading a superpower team that rivaled the Avengers. And then all of a sudden, we saw him every week get punked. And I mean punked by Wolverine. And our little child minds were like, why is this guy the leader? He is getting punked, and I mean punked.
All right. It's all you, AB.
All I gotta say is he has the one point we do agree upon is the X-Men animated series made Cyclops look bad. Now there was that type of rivalry with Wolverine and Cyclops over Jean Grey for a while and stuff like that. And those instances being punked would be like about be between 3 to 6 sales on one page, and that's it. The show gives you about 2 minutes of you seeing his walk of shame of every time he's getting punked by freaking Wolverine. Wolverine will just punch him, and it's like all you get like 30 seconds of seeing him like, yeah, what you gonna do to me? What you gonna do to me, Scott? I put that fist on you. I put that fist on you, and it's just like everybody forgets all that because I was like, yeah, you got punked out by Wolverine again on this episode. I'm like, okay, yes, there was an agenda. As somebody who loved the X-Men animated series, loved Wolverine. That you know, want to emphasize the Wolverine badassness.
Yeah, we got to start putting more respect on my man's name, man. Y'all can't be around these streets treating Cyclops like he's a third tier character. It's not on my watch, ladies and gentlemen. Not on my watch. So anyway, now that we've gotten to respecting some stuff, I'm just going to play this little clip as an ode and shout out to Ghostbusters, which I just saw last Friday. If you want to hear my review on this, tune in on Thursday for Real Reviews, where I will be going into great detail about this film.
Any ideas?
Since the situation is so grave.
Okay, I'll take one for the team.
Trap is in. Hungry ghost. Who you gonna call? Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Oh, they all died. Mystery Gang and Ghostbusters died. We're doomed.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. You take them out, we ain't got nobody to protect us in the world. This is crazy. All right, so I'm gonna play. Now it is time to get to some tech, a bunch of techie stuff to talk about. Let's get to it.
The lava lamps you see here are constantly protecting us from being hacked. It's called the Wall of Entropy, and it's located at the Cloudflare headquarters in San Francisco. As the bubbles in the lava lamps move, a camera on the ceiling tracks the changes and then converts the randomness into a code that's literally impossible to hack. Why do they do this? Well, you see, almost 10% of all web traffic around the world flows through Cloudflare's networks. So if Cloudflare did get hacked, it'd be absolutely devastating for a ton of people, and they obviously know this. Now, the problem with Cloudflare using regular computer-generated codes to encrypt their servers is that all computers have patterns. Even if you wrote a code that simulated randomness, in theory, the algorithm behind this randomness could still be predicted by hackers. Lava lamps, on the other hand, have movements that are truly random. Even the smallest individual change in light, movement, shape, or reflection will change the numbers that are used for encryption, which makes Cloudflare basically unhackable. Now, although you might think that these lava lamps would be hidden in some secret bunker, Cloudflare actually encourages people to come see them. Any external disturbances only further contribute to the randomness, making the code even harder to predict.
What do y'all think about this? When I saw that, I was like, "Oh, this is Black Nerd all day." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wonder who came up with that idea.
Somebody that was probably
Very interesting.
Well, one, yes, that's part of the cooking in the kitchen of that, but definitely somebody who looks and researches lava lamp technology. I mean, literally, if you're making up numbers and figures from all the bubbles that are just rising very either slow or fast in each of those lava lamps. What? Perfect.
Yeah, hey, Big Dog want to be on the show, man. You can't leave him out. Can't leave him away.
Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty dope how they got that figured out.
I love it. I love it.
And it'll be funny as hell. You'd be like, hey, I did that in college if I find out how they did it.
Facts. All right, let's get even more nerdy. Let's talk about tossing rockets into space.
This is Spin Launch, a company that literally spins and throws satellites right into space with this artillery shell. But how do you exactly throw a satellite into space? Right now, an average rocket consumes over 15,000 gallons of fuel per second to reach space. That is, without a doubt, a lot. But Spin Launch wants to change this by using the power of velocity to basically throw satellites into space, eliminating the usage of fuel for such tasks. Satellite delivery is the first step to this goal. The secret lies in this centrifugal mass accelerator that spins the shell to astounding speeds in a matter of seconds. It gains enough speed to allow the shell to punch through the atmosphere before splitting itself and revealing a miniaturized two-stage rocket that continues its journey into orbit. The shell itself is also a unique invention. It is made of two materials, aluminum and copper. They are known to melt at high temperatures, especially by causes like hypersonic speeds. However, the system launches the shell at Mach 6 only. The speed allows the missile to swiftly go through the lower atmosphere and let the shell absorb the heat made by the speed. Thankfully.
Yo, that is crazy. We're not launching them. We're launching them into space, but we're not shooting them into space. We just tossing them on. You just
wind up
rockets.
Wind up, toss.
Yo, that's your. Hey, yo, every time I see sciencey stuff, and I'm so happy I'm doing this show because now my timeline gets inundated with stuff like this. Like I'm just amazed at the type of things that they're able to pull off. Remy, what would you like to toss into space outside of rockets? Maybe an ex-boyfriend, a cousin. Yeah, right. You wouldn't know yourself without those dogs.
I was waiting because I knew DoorDash was coming. They was looking out the window. I was waiting for it. I don't know what I would throw into space. Honestly, maybe myself. I could use a vacation.
Shoo, join the club. I'm right there with you. AB, anything you would love to toss into space?
Trash. Let it burn up in the space instead of having those big blocks that we burn up fuel and everything. We could just toss trash up there. Poop.
I was like, yeah, we the trashiest people on earth. Niggas about to launch trash into space. I was like, yo,
just launch it into that one layer of the atmosphere that can literally burn something to a crisp.
No, I'm with you on that. All right. Okay. So let's see. It is okay. I got one more I can do before we go to a commercial break, and then we're gonna bust into y'all segment. Let me throw something else up at y'all. Well, yeah, I forgot something else to scare us about AI.
Now, I'm sure we've all seen the video of Devin, the first AI software engineer from Cognition Labs. I'm not gonna lie, man, this one is scary. When the AI hype started picking up in 2023, there were talks about AI replacing software engineers because people would ask ChatGPT for some code and it would generate it. But I didn't think AI could replace software engineers. I even made a whole video explaining it. But Devin is different, man. It's one thing to be able to generate code based on previous data, but being able to create a step-by-step plan, write code in a code editor, run things on the terminal, and access the web to look up documentation. That's literally what we do as engineers every day. The reason I thought AI couldn't replace software engineers was its inability to have critical thinking and problem-solving skills, but this is different, man. Creating a step-by-step plan to tackle a problem is in itself a problem-solving skill. They even showed a scenario where it ran into unexpected errors. It then added debugging print statements, reran the code with the statements, and it used the logs from those statements to fix the bug. That's literally what I did yesterday. I'm not one to fearmonger, but in the words of Goody, and for lack of a better way of explaining it, we're cooked. We're cooked, man. We're cooked. Listen, I may be laughing, but it's not funny. Forgive me, I'm Nigerian. We use humor to mask our pain. But in all seriousness, this is just the first version of Devin. It will most likely get better. He seems to be doing things that engineers do.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. Y'all, what y'all thinking? Remy, you ready to be a software engineer?
I'm telling you, every week I come on here and I do this show, and every week I am scared for my life with all this AI stuff.
Facts.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Super crazy. All right. It's commercial time. Y'all keep it locked. We'll be right back. Black Nerd Podcast. Yeah.
If you're liking what you see and you want to take me home to see more, then you've got to check out Gamer Girl the magazine. Get up close and personal with me and some of the hottest ladies in the gaming community while we talk about our favorite games, anime, and more. Now available for purchase on GamerGirlTheMag.com. Get your digital or physical copy today and tell them Remy sent you. I'll see you soon.
From another time comes a man of great power.
You talk funny, Nash. Where are you from?
Lots of different places. A warrior of incredible strength.
You've the devil in you.
We've been kinsmen 20 years.
Connor MacLeod was my kinsman. I don't know who you are.
Because you were born different, men will fear you, try to drive you away.
A man uncertain of his future.
What you got here, Brenda, is a guy who's been creeping around since at least 1700.
It's not possible.
And haunted by his past.
Wait a minute, Nash. I want some answers.
You cannot die, MacLeod.
I am Connor MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod. I was born in 1518 in the village of Glenfinnan on the shores of Loch Shiel. Now I am immortal.
A hero who is about to face his greatest challenge.
You will always be weaker than I.
Yep. Not only do I have my 2 copies of Gamer Girl Mag, I was looking for them for a second, but they probably but I got 2 copies. y'all can get your copy right now. Make sure you are supporting, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, show Remy some love, man. And don't forget to take a picture with it and then like add her on social media so she know that y'all got love for her. Like, that's so important. You know what I mean? Supports the squad. Also, yo, I got my Patreon paid up. So that means it's time. Yo, we going in 2 weeks. You know, I'm taking next weekend off. Oh, and to let y'all know, there will be no Black Nerd podcast next Sunday because I will be drunk off my ass. Next Sunday is my birthday, so I will be kicking it and just living. So you guys will enjoy 1 week without Black Nerd podcast, and we'll be right back to the business when we come back. So, the next thing I want to do is make sure I show some love. My dude Fame, today is his birthday. Yo, he's officially the big 3'9", man. He out here fully grown. You understand? Yeah, man, fully grown, man. He can finally drink without having his ID, I think. I don't know what the hell happened. But yo, he's out with his family. Yo, I want to say big shout out to him. You know, I love you, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Is one of the founders of the Black Nerd podcast and definitely one of the people that keeps a lot of things going in the background. So, yo, shout out to him. Happy birthday. And make sure if you know Fame to tell him happy birthday, you know, whether you in a group chat or hit his phone or say something in the section and, you know, let's make that happen.
Happy birthday, Fame.
There you go.
Happy birthday, Fame.
Lit. All right, let's get into facts. Let's get into the next thing. Pixelated. So in this segment, who's going first today? Who's taking the lead?
AB today. I went last week.
I was going to go ahead and take my lead and talk about one of the games I used to play that also influenced me with Cyberpunk as well. Hit it.
Okay.
It is Shadowrun Returns.
It's 2054.
Oh shit! No, stop. All right, thank you. I'm sorry. YouTube don't
get it together.
I'm trying to. YouTube don't want to follow directions. YouTube is mean. All right, let's go.
The world has changed. Gone to hell, more like. It started when magic came back. The awakening, some call it. You're rubbing elbows where it works. Elves. You trolls these days. Meanwhile, megacorps bleed the world dry, one board meeting at a time. They own just about everything. But not us. You're shadow runners. Mercenaries operating in the margins, working dangerous jobs, desperate powerful. Being a runner takes more than skills, street smarts. You want to live long enough to get paid. You'll need a team, the right talent for the job. Maybe that's a mage, someone who can fry your enemies with deadly spells. A good decker can jack into the matrix and bypass tough security without leaving a trace. Adepts, riggers, shaman, get your strings packing enough firepower and cyberware to take on a small army. Magic and ammunition. It takes it all to survive missions. Welcome to the sprawl.
This kind of looks like an RPG style kind of like game.
Yeah, it is an RPG style game that you're overhead. You get yourself a nice little team of shadow runners instead of like, you know, people in cyberpunk, you know, which is pretty much nomads, corpos, and street people. This time it's pretty much, it's kind of like magic came back into the world, so you get integrate magic with Black Mirror style technology, and you get Shadowrun, which is basically a pretty nice RPG if you want to go ahead and, you know, you want a little magic added to your cyberpunk. So
I love
check this out. This game is a trilogy. So you get there's 3 other games. So check it out sometime on Humble Bumble or Steam to see if you can get it at a cheap price.
Man, that's what's up. Yeah, I might want to play that. All right. So Rem, I'm sorry. Did you have another one, AB?
I got one more, but we can do Remy real quick and then we'll do me back.
Well, she's got 3. So I was like, let me go ahead and knock out your 2. So I got.
Let's go ahead and do it. It is just came out this past week. I'm about to probably get this joint right here. It is Dragon's Dogma 2.
Dragon's Dogma. Hold on. Dogma 2 trailer. What is something?
I sent you that. I sent you the quick one.
Fantasy and fate.
Okay. What you say? There's a specific. Hold on. Let me see something.
It's in the group chat. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No, it's cool. All right. I got this one, and it's ready to go.
You've existed before. As a chosen hero bestowed with immense power. A nefarious wielder of great magic. A conqueror of monsters. Now is the time to take your place among the worthy. Forge bonds. Gather allies. Fulfill your destiny. Go forth, Arisen. Follow thy heart to seek the truth.
All right, so this looks phenomenal. Like, Mastermind just said something in the comments. He was saying that everyone is talking about Dragon's Dogma 2. It looks hella fun. I agree.
If you ever played Dragon's Dogma 1 with the Arisen edition on it, trust me, you're in for experience. This kind of separates out of that whole Demon Souls and Elder Ring and what's that other one? I forgot what that other one. Dark Souls, little genre there for action RPG, because that action RPG challenges you as the player to fight these things and try to dodge precisely and everything like that. Dragon's Dogma, on the other hand, it's all about the adventure, going out there, doing what you want to do. You could literally play almost all the generic classes, like you could do magic and evolve yourself into a wizard, but then you can also switch it back, have those same wizard skills, become a fighter, have your fighter, so you could go ahead and fight people face to face and shoot a fireball down the hallway, so you can go ahead and be with a little bit of magic. Also with the rogue side. So hey, give it a check out for that game, and don't listen to all the people that are ranting right now because of the microtransactions. Mostly, pretty much, they let everybody know this game is the way it's set up as, and the transactions, 99 cents, people. You know, there's some packs out there for like Diablo 4 right now, and they want you to pay freaking $49 just to have this nice little skin. 99 cents, $49. Think about it. Put your rage put your rage on those companies that do that over somebody that says, "Hey, here's a skin, 99 cents."
Okay. That's crazy. All right. Remy, you ready?
Let's go.
All right. This is your first joint. What is this?
This is Ark the series, based off of one of my favorite video games ever, coming to Paramount Plus.
The balance of nature has been altered. There is someone out there who may change our fate. And yet I wonder, will she be able to survive?
Oh, that's hard. I like that. Oops, sorry. What the hell? Yeah, it's definitely. Oh my God. So yeah, tell me about the game. I've never played the game, so I want to get some more information.
Oh my God, it is so fun. It's definitely it's a survival game. Basically, you wash up on the shore. Naked, like pretty much, and you're you have to survive. I mean, you get hungry, you get thirsty, you got your stamina. There's night and day in the game. You have to craft material or harvest materials to craft things like a shelter, fire, tools, all that stuff. Meanwhile, you're battling the elements. You know, there's different regions. So you've got like you spawn on a beach, but then there's like your Arctic region, and then there's like your swamp lands and all this stuff. And the thing is it's like this prehistoric era. So there's dinosaurs fucking everywhere, like all kinds. Your herbivores, your carnivores. There's giant fucking bugs. There's a giant bug that flies around and spews lava. Like there's giant snakes. There's it's such a fun game, and I've spent so many hours just like grinding and building this immaculate base, and you can tame the dinosaurs. Then you've got like your sea underwater, like your megalodon, your giant squids, your prehistoric dolphins, like, and you can tame pretty much everything in the game is tameable. So you can build this little army. Yeah. So basically what I do is like, I build up this army of dinosaurs, mostly raptors. There's like 5, 6, and you can make like saddles for them and ride them around. Even like your pterodactyls and stuff, you can fly on them. But it's just me and like 7 raptors, and we're out just like mobbing dinosaurs, getting supplies. Yeah, it's so fun. It's so fun. It's such a good game.
I was like, how the hell you going to train a megalodon? Like, you know what I mean? The joint is like a high-rise building or whatever.
It's so but it's so fun. It's so fun.
Okay.
You have to have the Jason Statham skin to chain the megalodon.
Yeah, that's a fact. What's the second one? Lego Fortnite?
Lego Fortnite.
Oh my God. All right, let's get into this.
It's cute. The only thing is missing is Emmett.
Like, is this like a stage in Fortnite, or is
it's a lobby in Fortnite? Because I tried playing Fortnite, wasn't a big fan. I did it with the builds, I did it with the no builds. Like Fortnite, I just couldn't get behind. And then my friends were like, you have to try Lego Fortnite. It's basically like Ark. You'll love it. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. and I've been playing nonstop since I got on it. It's same concept. You drop in. That girl you saw at the beginning, her name is Bright Bomber. So you basically like drop into this world with her, and you have to get supplies. You have to craft, and you basically build this village. And all of these different characters come in once you start upgrading your village, and they live there, and then you can assign them to workstations, and then you can build farms and more structures and all that. And it's just so fun, and it's just like a very mindless little like game, and it's just nice to just spend hours on.
It sounds like they took the Animal Crossing farming thing. Like,
it's like Animal Crossing meets Ark for real. It's a lot of fun.
I need people. Let's do some Animal Crossing.
It's fun.
Everybody starts coming in. That's awesome.
That's crazy. All right, Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
The game.
Yeah.
The game.
Wesker Newton, your truth bombardier here. We got us a kind of a clown invasion I thought only happened in Nevada deserts. The things a clown can do to a person's body, folks, it's depraved. It's disgusting. And often mighty creative. They got big shoes for a reason, folks. Don't make a ruckus. Those bat-eared bastards gonna hear you coming a mile away. Teamwork is life, amigos, and you have to stay alive to win. Hell yeah! Shit!
Got it!
You want to kill those clowns? Make like a Beverly Hills surgeon and give those real clown wives a nose job. Clowns are here. Clowns are now.
Oh my goodness. That was gonna be my game. That was gonna be my game trailer for next week. I love you, Remy.
Right, you went hard this week, dog. That's some crazy. I actually kind of want to play the Killer Clowns joint.
We can't hear you, Remy.
I forgot I was munching on my food.
I was gonna say. All I gotta say is that's a classic. And I'm hoping when the game comes out, they said the reboot movie comes out or sequel.
I'm super stoked for the game
because I like Dead by Daylight. I like that, but the thing is, some of those killers and slashers that you have versus everybody in that group, you can technically fight. I'm like, come on, it's Ghostface,
right?
Everybody could, all four of those people could jump Ghostface and beat his ass. Chucky.
I'm not getting punked by it all. It's not happening.
Yeah, they have a couple of killers that are not killery.
Yeah.
But when you have the Xenomorph and Freddy and I forgot who else. The girl from The Ring doing stuff. Yeah, those are supernatural. You're gonna get effed up by them. But the fact that the killer clowns, oh my god, they chase you, they can get you, and I'm just waiting to see the Jack in the Box that attacks you, the killer popcorn, literally the killer popcorn. Somebody died from getting eaten by cannibalistic popcorn in that movie. I am all for it. And having them have the little puppy dog with the blow up doll puppy dog that's chasing after people. Oh my god, that's gonna be hilarious.
All right, I want to talk about one more thing before we get up out of here. The trailer dropped. They talked about doing a Penguin TV series after the Batman film came out, and they weren't bullshitting. The trailer came out, and Jesus Christ.
When I was a kid, there was a gangster, real old school type, Rex Calabrese. He was a big deal. He helped people. He saw you on the street, call out to you. When I'm 14 or something, he has a heart attack and dies. Still holding a cigar. In my neighborhood, they throw a parade in his honor. A freaking parade. It wasn't fancy, but it was a gesture. Show love. What he meant. Can you imagine to be remembered like that?
Ladies and gentlemen, holy shit. Talk about this. Doesn't look like a comic book series at all. This is when I be saying you could do some good content. DC has done horrible television shows. This is probably the greatest thing I've ever seen as far as a trailer for a comic book TV show. Just the trailer alone. I mean, just the detail in his face, the temperament, like it just sets the tone for what we're to expect in this world, man. I am super impressed what Matt Reeves is doing with this Batman thing. And I can't, they need to allow him to keep doing Batman films. I am loving it. I love the movie, and this trailer has got me totally, I'm all the way in for this. What are you thinking, AB?
All right, let Remy say. I want Remy to hear, and because I got a big spiel. I got a big spiel.
Good.
I'm not a big Batman person. I'm not gonna lie.
There you go.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not a big Batman person.
It's okay. It's okay.
I also feel like there were certain points in that trailer where he looked way too CGI. Like you could really tell I don't know. I just feel like clean that up a little bit. But that's me. But I don't really have any other opinions because I don't really know. I'm not a big,
Okay. Well, we all going to clear out so AB can have his moment. Go ahead, my guy.
Okay. I was looking forward to this because this spin on the Penguin is almost the same spin they gave us back with the Gotham series. He's a gang, he can't. This seems like the best pivotal movement for the Penguin story. We actually, because Penguins, it has always been the gangster next to the Joker of Batman's Rogues Gallery. There's some other gangsters out there, Black Mask, Falcone, something Falcone, or whoever that gangster was. But yeah, but seeing that they're going to spin off and make this into like a crime drama, a crime gangster drama of the Penguin, do that. Matt Reeves, please, per movie, you have a series because you're doing this new trilogy. Please do other Rogues Gallery characters. I mean,
please.
The way you did the Riddler was amazing, and now you're saying you're going to be giving us something with the Court of Shadows, Hush, or Clayface. You just tossed all those three things there, so you got a lot of people just brewing because, of course, Hush. A lot of people don't know who Hush was. Basically, think of the anti-Batman. And some people will say, oh, like Owlman and stuff like that. No. Think of a guy that did not come. He was Bruce Wayne's best friend through college and everything. And he just basically followed. He followed the mannerisms of how Bruce Wayne was and how Batman is. And then he just eventually, literally, just think of a guy just looking at you 24/7 to figure you out. And then he does plastic surgery on his face consistently to blend in and then wrap his face up. I mean, I'm looking forward to if he does the Hush story. Trust me, it's good. But yeah, do that for other Rogues Gallery characters. Like, hey, you do this, you're doing the Penguin series, and then we're gonna have the Batman 2 next year. Then come together and introduce a character in that movie that is as badass as you made your Penguin. Had it flow together into you saying this is the Matt Reeves universe, have it flow together into the next Batman movie. Cool. You're making that, you're doing smart money. You have the movies for your big movie take, and then you have these small series on Max. Yes, do that. Hey, after this movie, have another freaking character from that movie you introduce, because you're saying nobody knew in the Batman movie this was going to be, the Riddler, but you saw the Riddler, you saw Zash, the crazy serial killer, you saw the freaking Penguin, and then what was the scene that just got everybody's hyped about the Penguin? He thought he killed Batman and blew that Batmobile up, and he had him like, yeah, I blew him up, and then all of a sudden that car came up. Come on, tell me you guys are not looking forward to that next movie and this series.
Oh no, I'm definitely looking forward to that whole thing. So appreciate you, my brother. With that being said, we have reached the end of our voyage, people. It is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They was telling me, we be doing the shows be too long. We got to cut it down. So I gave y'all a nice solid hour. You got 56 minutes. You know what I mean? So before we get up out of here, I want my squad to put them shout outs on them. Put them paws on them. Come on, Remy. Ladies first. Give them shout outs.
Thank you, everybody that came and tuned in tonight, and everybody that's going to watch on the Patreon. Be sure to follow me on my socials. I'm Hey Remy with one eye on Twitch, and Oh Hey Remy with 2 eyes everywhere else. And tune in at 8 o'clock in an hour and watch the three of us get scared shitless playing Lethal Company. I can't wait.
This is her idea.
I can't wait.
This is grinding me, bro.
It was mine and hers ideas. Don't go ahead and try to.
So you want parts of this too?
I said, she kept on talking about wanting us to play Lethal Company, man. Let's do it.
All right. We're going to be in it. So, make sure y'all tap in. We will be live streaming. I will be a part of the live stream. AB will be a part of the live stream. So let's go. All right. Anything else, ma'am?
That's it.
All right. That means it's time for you to go, AB.
All right. I want to thank everybody that tuned in tonight. Thank you so much, all you blurs and everybody who was curious about this show and just tuned in over there at YouTube. But we appreciate you. Thank you. Give us a like and subscribe. Also, just everybody out there, be good, be kind with each other. I know it's crazy nowadays, but we got to go ahead and make sure we just try to pull this together, at least the ones with common sense in our minds. Thank you so much.
That's a fact. And look, do me a favor. It's my birthday next week. Buy something from out of the store. Take a picture with it, man. Get you a Black Nerd hoodie or get you a Black Nerd t-shirt or get you a Black Nerd shower curtain. We got them out there. So show some love to me. Show some love to the squad. Or if you're like, man, Jay, that's just a little too high for me. Cool. Just go over to the Patreon. Subscribe to the Patreon. Even if it's just for a month, I guarantee you're going to find content on there that you are going to enjoy. So sign up right now. Tap in with us and enjoy. And we will see y'all in 2 weeks. Like I said, next Sunday, we are taking off in observance for Jesus's birthday.
A national holiday.
A national
holiday.
You know what I mean? So while you are you can go back, watch some old episodes, get you a Gamer Girl magazine, you know what I mean? And be repaired and be prepared for the next episode of the squad. We are out.
Hey, it's the Black Nerds Podcast.